Everybody loves their family. It's hard not to these days, especially when they try to do a lot for you and they're always there for you. But sometimes you have family that isn't there for you, and you have relatives or you have people and friends that are there for you. So, someone such as me, I consider those friends family more than I consider relatives who aren't there for me and who aren't always with me family. And in Encanto is kind of hinted at because there are family members here where they don't have the best interest in the main character, Mirabel, because she's different from the rest of them. Now, if you've seen Encanto, it's about this big family where everybody has their own power and they call it a gift. But Mirabel does not have this power. She does not have a gift. And so I'm going to talk about how this movie shows different ways that Hispanic households are toxic and are negative to their own family members. Oh, it's not switching. Sorry. Now, there's a main character. There's a big character who is referred to as Abuela, and she's the one who gave all the kids these powers, all the family members these powers, and they're all kind of scared of her. We have Luisa and we have Isabella. Luisa's on the left, Isabella's on the right. Luisa's gift is being super strong. Isabella's is being able to grow beautiful flowers. Now, there's a moment where the power in the house seems to be faltering, and therefore all the gifts the family members have are failing as well. And so, as that's happening, Luisa isn't able to help as she's usually able to. She's not able to pick up strong or big things. There's this bit in the movie where she picks up a guy's donkeys who he's always losing, and so there's a moment where she gets upset and she sings a song saying, "Who am I if I can't run the ball?" She's saying that her strength is her personality, and that's not okay to do. Isabella, there's also a point in the movie where she says, "I've been spending my whole life pretending to be perfect or trying to be perfect." And her whole idea is that she has to be perfect because she's a pretty girl. She's the diamond of the family. And so if they don't accomplish that, they're nobody. And they're scared of this happening because they know that their abuela is the one who having the powers. And so they know that their abuela is going to be disappointed in them. This is the abuela. And on the left, we have Mirabel, who is the main protagonist of the movie. There's a moment where there's a young kid who's about to get his gift for the first time. And during that ceremony, Mirabel is outside in the courtyard and she sees the wall starting to crack. So she runs into the room where the ceremony is being held. They're celebrating after the child gets his gift and interrupts it and goes, "Abuela, the house is cracking. It's falling apart. We have to do something." Abuela goes, "Show me." They go outside into the courtyard and nothing. There's no cracks in the wall, not so much as dust on the stairs. And Abuela frankly gets upset. She goes, "Why are you saying this? That's enough." She turns back to the guests and goes, "The magic is strong, just like the drinks. There's nothing wrong with that house." She's trying to make this house her pride. And that's something else Hispanic families do a lot is they try to keep a good reputation for everybody to the public. When they don't have to. And she's putting that burden onto the other kids because she's the one that gave the gifts to other family members. And so those family members have to do what they can with those gifts. And so her showing that she cares a lot about those gifts, it makes all the other family members feel they need to do the same. Personally, I've always felt pressure to keep a good reputation for my family as well. As I said earlier about always needing to be perfect, I was criticized by my parents whenever I didn't do something perfectly with my responsibilities or my chores. And here my dad always says, make sure to have a good job, make sure you have something that's respectable, because I want to keep a good reputation of your family. And so there's that pressure I have as well. Now, Mirabel, as I said earlier, she has no gift, and she has a big struggle with this. Very early in the movie, there's a guy who comes before the night of the ceremony where the kid is going to get his gift and gives her a basket. He says, Mirabel, delivery. I gave you this special since you're the only Madrigal kid with no gift. I call it the not special, since you don't have a gift. There's another quote later on where Abuela is talking to Mirabel. She's made this crafts for the house to decorate it and goes, Mirabel, I know you want to help, but tonight everything must go perfectly. The whole time relies on our gifts, so the best way for some of us to help is to step aside. Mirabel being bashed for not having a gift, and that whole thing of her not having a gift is not her fault at all. So it's hard for her because it's something out of her control. It's something she doesn't know why it happened. And this has also happened with me where I'm not recognized for what I do, but I'm being criticized instead for what I haven't done. Now, as harsh as this is, of course, they're still family in this case. They make up, thankfully, in the movie. And they forgive each other. So I just want to say thank you for listening. And to always remember that even if you might not be treated fairly, to just try to talk things out with that person. Thank you.